Can you believe it? Just one plastic surgery procedure has completely destroyed the careers, fame, and futures of so many Hollywood stars. Today, we're exposing the 15 most horrifying cosmetic surgery disasters, then and now, 2026. What happened to the most beautiful faces in showbiz? Like plus share plus comment right now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the full list. Let's dive in. Tara Jane McConaughey, a 35-year-old woman from Melbourne, Australia, has become the ultimate symbol of bold transformation in her quest to become a real-life Barbie. As a professional aesthetic nurse, Tara has undergone 5 breast augmentations, 6 rhinoplasties, and countless rounds of Botox and lip fillers, spending nearly 200,000 Australian dollars in the process. Her journey started at age 20, with her very first gifted surgeries. Tara proudly calls herself the Queen of Plastic Surgery, or Australia's limited edition Barbie doll. She openly shares surgery is how I express myself. It brings me happiness and confidence to become the best version of who I am. Even though she was bullied, growing up, Tara turned that pain into powerful motivation. However, she's faced some major challenges. She was rejected from the show Botched because her extremely slim 45-kilogram frame couldn't safely handle larger implants. She's also been banned from having any more surgeries in Australia due to serious health concerns. Recently, Tara has made a strong comeback with a bold, personality-packed new look while still rocking that signature plastic Barbie aesthetic. Pursuing beauty is a personal right, but health should always come first, and you must listen to your doctors. As Tara says, at the end of the day, you just have to be happy. True happiness comes from balance, loving yourself from the inside, making responsible changes, and creating a beauty that's both lasting and truly fulfilling. Mickey Rourke, the Hollywood actor and former professional boxer, has lived through an incredibly turbulent journey. After his massive success in the 1980s, he returned to the boxing ring in the early 1990s to find himself again. The brutal injuries he suffered, a nose broken twice and shattered cheekbones, forced him to undergo major reconstructive facial surgery. With 5 nose jobs and a cheekbone reconstruction, Mickey hoped to repair the total mess his boxing career had left behind. However, he later admitted, "I went to the wrong guy to put me back together." The results were disastrous, bad scarring, poor healing, and a completely changed face, which caused his career to spiral downward in the years that followed. Nevertheless, Mickey didn't give up. In 2008, he delivered a powerful comeback with his role as Randy the Ram in The Wrestler, a part that felt incredibly close to his own life. The performance won him a Golden Globe and earned an Oscar nomination, launching a whole new chapter in his career. When you face serious injuries or mistakes, choosing the right experts and the right path is everything. Mickey once said, "Hollywood didn't knock me down. I did that to myself." Life has taught him that no matter how much your face or career changes, it's your unbreakable spirit and ability to bounce back that will help you reclaim the spotlight. Mickey proves that mistakes aren't the end, they're opportunities to come back even stronger. Are you inspired by Mickey's resilience? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread his message of hope. In 2009, 47-year-old Carol Bryan from Florida trusted a facial filler treatment to fight aging. An unqualified doctor injected unknown substances, including silicone, into her forehead and cheeks. Her face became severely disfigured, swollen, shrunken, hardened, and it even affected her vision. She went into hiding for almost 4 years. After undergoing 7 corrective surgeries between 2013 and 2016, her face improved somewhat, but she permanently lost vision in one eye due to nerve damage. Despite everything, Carol founded the Saving Face Initiative to educate people about the dangers of fillers and the importance of choosing qualified, reputable doctors. True beauty starts from within. Always do thorough research before any cosmetic procedure. Choose board-certified specialists, safe products, and make sure you fully understand the risks. Carol's story is a powerful reminder that caution protects your health, and from our biggest challenges, we can find the strength to help others. Carol proves that knowledge and courage can truly transform lives. Anastasia Pokreshchuk, a 36-year-old model from Kyiv, Ukraine, is famous for having the world's biggest cheeks. She started at age 26 with lip fillers and forehead Botox, then began self-injecting fillers into her own cheeks and face, even doing it for her friends, spending over $2,000 in the process. She has also gotten veneers, breast implants, liposuction, eyebrow tattoos, and bright pink hair. Her motivation was simple. She wanted to look in the mirror and think, "I look so beautiful." She proudly says, "I love them. I'm so happy. Beauty is pain." Her dramatic before and after photos exploded on Instagram at JustQueen88, gaining tens of thousands of followers with a mix of praise and heavy criticism. Despite the backlash, Anastasia remains completely confident and has turned her extreme transformation journey into addictive viral content. Beauty is a personal choice, but safety must always come first. Doing procedures like injecting fillers at home carries serious risks of infection. It's always best to trust certified professionals. Anastasia's story reminds us, love yourself and express your own style, but do it with proper research and full responsibility for your health. She proves that true confidence comes from intelligently chasing the version of yourself you dream of, not just for social media, but for real lasting happiness. Are you inspired by Anastasia's strength and spirit? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread hope. Raji Narinzing, a transgender woman and American activist, went to an unlicensed doctor in 2005 for cosmetic injections as part of her transition journey. Instead of safe medical-grade silicone, she was injected with a horrifying mixture of cement, tire glue, industrial glue, and mineral oil into her face, chest, hips, and buttocks. The material solidified into a hard, cement-like lump, causing severe disfigurement and pain. Raji had to hide at home out of shame, feeling like a monster. After many years with the help of specialist Dr. Botched, she underwent 4 surgeries to remove the toxic substance, improving her appearance and regaining her confidence. Raji became an activist, sharing her global warnings about the dangers of clandestine procedures. Don't do that. You could die or be disfigured like me. Always choose a legally licensed doctor and avoid injections from unknown sources. Her story serves as a reminder. Safe healthcare is the top priority, and knowledge and resilience transform suffering into a purpose of helping the community. Raji proves that even in tragedy, the courage to share can save lives and bring hope for a better future. Lindsay Colosimo, 38, from Florida. USA underwent 3 surgeries in Colombia in 2019, tummy tuck breast reduction and buttock augmentation, costing $10,000 to feel more confident before turning 40. She trusted the doctors and ignored the warning signs. Serious complications occurred. E. coli infection, tissue necrosis, causing the breasts to turn black, and 30% of the nipples had to be removed. Lindsay nearly lost her life, enduring pain and multiple emergency surgeries. Back in the U.S., she underwent further corrective surgery at an additional cost of $40,000. She shared, "I regret it so much. I was searching for perfection, but realized I was good enough before." Her story spread warning about the risks of medical tourism. I want my old body back. Always do your research, choose a reputable certified doctor in a safe place, and don't be swayed by cheap prices. True self-confidence comes from accepting yourself, not from risky interventions. Prioritize your health and consult with professionals before making any decisions. Lindsay proves that sharing your story to educate others is a way to transform pain into positive value. Pete Burns, the singer of Dead or Alive, exploded onto the scene in 1985 with his hit "You Spin Me Round." His androgynous style led him to begin undergoing plastic surgery in 1984. He estimates over 300 procedures, including multiple nose jobs, cheek implants, lip fillers, and Botox, all to self-satisfy himself and look good on camera. A series of complications, blood clots, pulmonary embolism infection, and a near-fatal experience in 2006. Pete shared on Celebrity Botched Up Bodies, comparing the surgery to decorating a house. In 2016, at the age of 57, he died of cardiac arrest in London. What I wanted to achieve through surgery was personal satisfaction. That's self-love. He reminded us, the pursuit of beauty must be balanced with health. Pete taught us to accept ourselves, choose reputable professionals, and listen to our bodies. True beauty comes from balanced confidence, not sacrificing health for outward appearance. His story inspires living differently, but also warns about the limits of change. So, that concludes our list of 15 cosmetic surgery disasters that cost Hollywood stars everything. Thanks for watching until the end. Who shocked you the most? Comment below. Like plus, share plus, subscribe to the channel so I can make more great videos. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey guys! Today we're diving into 35 famous stars who completely destroyed their faces with botched plastic surgery, the most shocking then and now 2026 edition. From the hottest leading ladies to the most perfect male idols, just a few nips and tucks later, they've changed so much they're barely recognizable. Warning, the images are going to be seriously shocking. If you want to know who these celebs are, hit that like button right now, share it with your friends, and drop a comment below with who surprised you the most. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more awesome then and now videos. Let's get started. Linda Evangelista, the legendary supermodel of the 1990s, was once a beauty icon with a spectacular career. She graced hundreds of magazine covers, served as a muse for major designers, and became famous for her iconic quote, "I don't get out of bed for less than $10,000 a day." Her powerful, chameleon-like beauty helped her conquer the fashion world. In 2015 to 2016, at the age of 50, Linda decided to try cool sculpting, a non-surgical fat-freezing treatment to get rid of stubborn fat on her chin, thighs, back, and bra line. She was influenced by advertisements promising quick results with no downtime. However, she developed a rare complication known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH. Instead of shrinking, the fat in the treated areas grew larger, became firm, and formed noticeable bulges. Linda felt her body and face had changed so much that she no longer recognized herself. She fell into deep depression, struggled with self-confidence, and lived in isolation for nearly 5 years. With remarkable resilience, Linda underwent 2 full-body liposuction procedures to correct the damage. In 2021, she bravely shared her story on Instagram, filed a lawsuit against the provider, and reached an out-of-court settlement in 2022. Gradually, she returned to the runway, appearing in Fendi campaigns, Vogue features, and major fashion shows. She dissolved all her fillers because she no longer looked like herself, continued with Botox, but focused on mental healing through therapy. At the age of 60, Linda is proud of her scars and shares, "I'm learning to love myself with all my imperfections. I just want to be allowed to age and to live." From Linda's journey, we learn a valuable lesson. True beauty lies in self-confidence and accepting ourselves as we are. Any cosmetic procedure, even non-invasive ones, requires thorough research into the risks, consultation with reputable doctors, and prioritizing health above all. Don't let the pressure to be perfect overshadow your self-worth. Linda reminds us that loving ourselves is the real key to happiness and lasting radiance. She has proven that inner strength helps us overcome challenges and live more authentically than ever before. Lisa Rinna, the renowned actress best known for her role as Billy Reed in Days of Our Lives, Melrose Place, and especially as the reality TV star on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has always been a symbol of energy, humor, and authenticity. With her radiant smile and unapologetic style, Lisa has captivated audiences for decades. At the age of 23 to 24, after watching the movie Beaches, Lisa was impressed by Barbara Hershey's full lips. She decided to get permanent silicone injections in her upper lip. At first, the results made her happy and confident. But after more than 20 years, the silicone migrated, causing hardness, severe swelling, a bean-like lump feeling, and scar tissue. Lisa's smile was affected, and she felt she no longer looked like herself. In 2010, Lisa bravely underwent surgery to remove the silicone and excess scar tissue performed by Dr. Garth Fisher. The outcome left her overjoyed. "Now I can smile big without anything holding me back." Lisa also admitted to trying Juvederm cheek fillers and overdoing it to the point where she looked nothing like herself, even confessing, "I looked like a monster." She loves Botox, which she also uses for TMJ, but always emphasizes less is more. In April 2024, ahead of the Fashion Trust Awards, Lisa tried Skin Vive, a new hyaluronic acid skin booster, hoping for brighter, smoother skin. However, combined with her recent jaw Botox, her cheeks swelled unexpectedly, giving her a freakish appearance. The images went viral, and she faced intense criticism online. Lisa felt upset but acted quickly. She dissolved the filler the very next day. She publicly commented, "Skin Vive is not for everyone, and it wasn't good for me. Lucky we can dissolve it today. Whew!" In her 2026 memoir, You Better Believe I'm Gonna Talk About It, Lisa described the experience as traumatizing, but one that helped her grow. At 62, Lisa remains active, confident, and happy with her choices. She doesn't completely regret the procedures, which helped her feel better at certain times, but she's always been upfront about the risks. Cosmetic procedures can be a tool to boost self-confidence, but they require thorough research, choosing a reputable doctor, and listening to your body. Don't let the pressure for perfection overshadow your true value. As Lisa once said, lasting beauty comes from self-acceptance and authentic choices. She proves that having the courage to make changes and living transparently is the best way to shine. Do you think age is a barrier to changing yourself? Leave a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Joan Van Ark, born in 1943, was a legendary American television actress, best known for her role as Valene Ewing in the classic series Knots Landing, a spin-off of Dallas, from 1979 to 1993. Her gentle, natural beauty, warm smile, and authentic acting captivated millions of viewers over more than 14 seasons. She was not only an icon of soap operas, but also a testament to the enduring appeal of a talented woman. As she aged, Joan, like many Hollywood stars, faced intense pressure regarding her appearance. Over the years, her face underwent noticeable changes, attracting significant attention from the media and the public. Many sources and cosmetic experts speculated that she had undergone procedures such as facelifts, Botox, or fillers to maintain her youthful look. These changes sometimes made Joan look quite different from the beautiful Valene of the past, leading to much commentary in the press. Nevertheless, Joan always maintained a private and positive attitude. In 2025, at the age of 82, she reunited with her two close friends, Michelle Lee and Donna Mills, on the podcast We're Not Done Yet. In the special episode, the three stars candidly answered fans' questions about plastic surgery. Michelle revealed she had her eyes done in her 40s, and Donna shared her lift at the same age. Both emphasized, doing it early gives a more subtle, natural, and longer-lasting result. Don't overdo it as you get older because your skin loses elasticity. Joan joined the conversation with insightful perspectives on the pressures of aging and the value of long-standing friendships. Joan is still full of energy. She's a passionate marathon runner, having completed 14 races and been featured on the cover of Runner's World. She focuses on health, her artistic legacy, and meaningful relationships. The pressure to maintain a perfect appearance in showbiz is real, but lasting beauty lies not in change, but in balance and self-acceptance. As her co-stars shared in the podcast, less is more. Choose wisely, prioritize your health, and do things subtly when necessary. Joan reminds us that inner confidence, a passion for life, and genuine friendship are what truly shine at any age. Accepting natural aging is the most beautiful gift you can give yourself. Cayetana Fitz-James Stuart, the 18th Duchess of Alba, 1926 to 2014, was one of Europe's most prominent aristocrats. Born at Liria Palace in Madrid, she held over 40 noble titles, a Guinness World Record, along with a vast fortune and a valuable art collection. In her youth, Cayetana was a renowned beauty, a close friend of Jackie Kennedy and Grace Kelly, known for her gentle beauty and free-spirited style. She lived a colorful life. She loved flamenco, wore vibrant hippie attire, and had flowing, curly white hair. Her 3 marriages, including her third at age 85 to Alfonso Diaz, who was 24 years younger, caused a stir in public opinion, but also reflected her spirit of living life her own way. As she aged, her face underwent noticeable changes. Although Cayetana always denied having undergone cosmetic surgery and insisted she didn't need to improve her natural beauty, the media and experts noted numerous procedures such as facelifts, Botox, lip and cheek fillers, and eyebrow lifts, which resulted in smoother skin, smaller eyes, and a larger mouth. A family friend once shared, "She clearly went too far." These changes became a topic of discussion, but Cayetana maintained her eccentric style, attending events and enjoying life to the very end. She passed away in 2014 from pneumonia at the age of 88, beloved as an icon of freedom. Despite her wealth and fame, the pursuit of perfect youthfulness through excessive cosmetic procedures can lead to undesirable changes. She reminds us that true attractiveness lies in a vibrant spirit, self-confidence, and self-acceptance. Lasting beauty isn't about a perfect face, but about living fully and authentically as ourselves. Do you think her courage inspires you? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to support us. Growing up in the famous Jackson family, LaToya always had to live under immense pressure from fame and constant comparisons. She had a sweet, natural beauty in her youth, but a sense of insecurity always seemed to linger in her mind. Like her siblings, she began turning to cosmetic surgery as a way to change her identity and pursue perfection. A series of procedures on her nose, cheeks, and eyes followed one after another, causing her face to change completely through each stage. LaToya's repeated adjustments to her nose in pursuit of a slimmer look gradually caused it to lose harmony with her overall facial features. The natural traits of a beautiful black woman slowly faded, replaced by a somewhat fragile and rigid appearance. The public began to notice a strange similarity between her cosmetic journey and that of her younger brother, Michael Jackson. It seemed that the obsession with physical perfection was a shared psychological wound that members of their family had to bear together. Despite mixed opinions about her changed appearance, LaToya remained resilient in the entertainment industry as a singer and model. She frequently appeared in glamorous fashion styles, trying to assert her own identity alongside her family's fame. However, the extensive changes to her face sometimes made it seem as if she was trying to hide something behind a cosmetic mask. It reflected a persistent inner struggle between the desire to stand out and the fear of never achieving perfection. LaToya Jackson's story offers a deep insight into the invisible pressures that celebrities face from a very young age. For her, cosmetic surgery was not just about enhancing beauty, but also a way to seek comfort in a world that constantly demands perfection. Although her original looks have faded, her relentless effort to survive and shine is still worthy of recognition. She remains part of pop culture history, carrying lessons about self-acceptance and the price of fame. Born in 1946 in Locust Ridge, Tennessee, in a one-room shack amidst the majestic Smoky Mountains, Dolly Parton grew up in a poor family with 12 siblings. Her father was an illiterate farmhand, and her mother sang traditional folk songs. From a young age, Dolly was passionate about music. She wrote her first song at age 5, performed on local television at age 10, and debuted at the Grand Ole Opry at age 13. In 1964, she moved to Nashville with only $35 in her pocket, nurturing her dream of country music. With her warm voice and innate songwriting talent, Dolly quickly rose to fame with timeless hits like Jolene, I Will Always Love You, and Coat of Many Colors, a song about a colorful coat from her difficult childhood. She has sold over 100 million records, won numerous awards, starred in films, and built the Hollywood theme park. Before becoming famous for her glamorous appearance, Dolly had a round face, a radiant smile, and a natural figure, a down-to-earth country girl. As her career flourished to maintain her radiant image under the spotlight, Dolly began undergoing several cosmetic procedures around the age of 40. She openly admits to having breast augmentation and further augmentation after weight loss, a facelift, eyelid surgery, along with Botox and fillers. Dolly humorously shared, "If something is sagging, dragging, or baggy, I tuck, suck, or pluck it." She emphasized, "I'm not naturally beautiful, but I enhance what I have to feel more confident in showbiz, while always choosing skilled doctors and avoiding overdoing it." Beyond her looks, Dolly is a talented artist and a great philanthropist. Inspired by her father, she founded the Imagination Library in 1995 to donate hundreds of millions of free books to children from infancy to age 5 worldwide, fostering a love of reading in future generations. A lesson from Dolly: taking care of yourself to build confidence is positive, but talent, perseverance, authenticity, and helping the community are what truly create value. Dolly teaches us that while appearance may change, it is the heart and actions that are eternal and allow us to shine in our own unique way. What do you think about Dolly's transformation? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our future content. Born in 1945 in Washington, D.C. and raised in Maryland, Goldie Jean Hawn developed a passion for dance at a very young age. She studied ballet and tap dance from the age of 3. At age 10, Goldie performed in Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo's The Nutcracker. After dropping out of college, she opened her own ballet school at age 19 and worked as a professional dancer in New York to pursue her artistic dreams. Goldie's acting career exploded when she joined the comedy show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, 1968 to 1970, portraying a cheerful blonde with a radiant smile and witty personality. In 1969, she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Cactus Flower. Subsequent blockbusters such as Private Benjamin, 1980, she also produced and was nominated for Best Actress. Overboard and The First Wives Club cemented Goldie's status as a Hollywood comedy icon. With her youthful, natural appearance in her younger years, as her career progressed, Goldie openly admitted to having eyelid surgery in 1983 to maintain her fresh look under the spotlight. She advocates the view that self-care for appearance is a personal choice. You just do what makes you feel good. However, Goldie always emphasizes that the real secret is a healthy lifestyle, exercise, meditation, and maintaining a positive mindset. In 2003, Goldie founded the Goldie Hawn Foundation and Mind Up, a neuroscience-based mindfulness program that helps millions of children worldwide learn to manage their emotions, reduce stress and anxiety, and improve focus. A lesson from Goldie Hawn: While appearance may change to suit the spotlight, mental health, mindfulness, and spreading positive values to children are the keys to a happy, meaningful, and lasting life. Keep the flame of passion and the smile burning within. These are 35 stars who have ruined their faces with plastic surgery. A truly valuable lesson. Who do you find most shocking? Comment below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more exciting then and now videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the... Have you ever wondered why some of Hollywood's most beloved stars look dramatically different today? In this video, we dive straight into the real stories of celebrities who pursued perfection through plastic surgery, only to later regret how these procedures altered their natural beauty and confidence. From iconic faces of the 80s and 90s to modern stars, these are honest reflections on the high price some paid in their quest for youth and glamour. These stories are compiled from public interviews and media reports, but they remain personal accounts that have not been independently verified. Please watch with a critical mindset, as every journey is unique. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to receive more real-life celebrity stories, and comment below which star surprised you the most. Now let's move on to the first story together. Lisa Rinna, the vibrant Hollywood star known for her roles in Days of Our Lives, Melrose Place, and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has always been candid about her pursuit of beauty in the demanding entertainment industry. In her early 20s, inspired by Barbara Hershey's full lips in the movie Beaches, she and a friend decided to get silicone injections in her upper lip. At first, the results felt empowering and became part of her signature look throughout much of her career. However, over time, the permanent silicone led to complications as it migrated and created hard, bumpy scar tissue. Lisa later underwent surgery to remove as much as possible around 2010. She also experimented with other procedures like Botox and dermal fillers. In 2009, she openly shared her regret over overdoing Juvederm injections in her cheeks, admitting that it altered her appearance in a way that made her feel she no longer looked like herself and that she had gone too far. Years later, in 2024, Lisa tried a new skin booster called Skin Vive in her cheeks before a red carpet event, hoping for a natural glow. Unexpectedly, it caused significant swelling, and combined with recent Botox for her jaw, it resulted in an unnatural look that drew widespread public criticism. She found the experience humiliating but acted quickly to dissolve the filler, stating publicly that Skin Vive was not for everyone and it was not good for her. Reflecting in her memoir, You Better Believe I'm Gonna Talk About It, Lisa shares these stories with honesty and resilience. She emphasizes that while some cosmetic treatments work wonderfully, others do not, and there is no such thing as perfection. Her key lesson is that chasing an ideal image driven by insecurity can lead to dissatisfaction. Instead, she advocates for moderation, self-acceptance, and embracing one's natural beauty as we age. Less is often more. Joan Van Ark rose to stardom in the 1980s with her unforgettable role as Valene Ewing in the hit series Knots Landing. Celebrated for her natural beauty, lively eyes, and warm personality, she delivered performances full of emotion that connected with audiences for over a decade. Her character became one of television's most beloved figures during the golden age of primetime soaps. As she aged and encountered Hollywood's demanding expectations to look young, Joan made the personal choice to pursue cosmetic procedures, including facelifts and injectable treatments. She hoped these would help her feel confident and sustain her acting career in an industry that often favors youth. The results of these multiple procedures gradually transformed her appearance in noticeable ways, drawing public attention and mixed reactions from fans and media over the years. Some noted that the changes altered her familiar features, which occasionally limited the variety of roles available to her later on. In recent years, while discussing industry pressures on her podcast with former co-stars Donna Mills and Michelle Lee, Joan has touched on the topic of beauty and aging. Her experience highlights a meaningful lesson: the importance of moderation in cosmetic choices, the power of self-acceptance, and the beauty that comes from embracing one's natural evolution with dignity and inner strength. As a trailblazing rap icon, Lil' Kim faced intense scrutiny regarding her appearance from the moment she entered the music industry. Deep-seated insecurities stemming from past toxic relationships and harsh public criticism deeply affected her self-worth. This emotional pain drove her toward extensive surgical alterations to completely change her look. Years of continuous procedures, including major facial reconstructions, drastically altered her natural features beyond recognition. What began as an attempt to find confidence quickly spiraled into a painful cycle of seeking validation through physical changes. The dramatic shift in her appearance shocked fans and overshadowed her musical legacy. Her journey highlights how unresolved emotional trauma cannot be fixed by cosmetic enhancements. It serves as a profound reminder that building genuine self-esteem requires internal healing rather than physical modifications. We must learn to value our authentic selves and reject toxic standards that demand we erase our inherent natural identities. What are your thoughts on the message of self-love from Lil' Kim's story? Leave a comment to share your perspective and subscribe to the channel for more discussions. Thrust into the unforgiving fashion spotlight following a sudden family tragedy, Donatella Versace faced unimaginable pressure to sustain a global empire. Struggling with immense grief and intense public scrutiny, she sought refuge in extensive cosmetic alterations. Her reliance on heavy fillers and constant structural facial adjustments gradually created a stark and unnatural appearance. The extreme measures she took to project an image of unyielding strength ultimately resulted in a rigid mask that distracted from her immense design talent. This transformation became a relentless subject of harsh media debate. Her profound journey reveals that burying emotional trauma beneath artificial enhancements only deepens internal pain. It provides a powerful lesson that genuine resilience is built through confronting vulnerability rather than hiding behind a surgically constructed facade. We must recognize that our true worth lies in our actions and creative spirit. Melanie Griffith emerged as a Hollywood sensation in the late 1980s, captivating audiences with her Oscar-nominated performance in Working Girl and her effortless natural beauty that radiated confidence and charm. Known for her roles in films that celebrated strong, relatable women, she built a career on talent and authenticity, becoming an icon whose genuine smile and vibrant spirit won over fans across generations. Facing the relentless demands of an industry obsessed with youth, Melanie opted for cosmetic enhancements, including surgeries from over 20 years earlier and subsequent injectable treatments. She hoped these choices would help preserve her on-screen allure and boost her self-assurance amid evolving beauty standards that pressured many actresses. Yet the procedures accumulated and transformed her appearance more noticeably than anticipated, prompting public scrutiny and comments that left her deeply hurt. It was only then that she recognized the overdone results, leading her to consult another specialist who dissolved the problematic fillers in an effort to restore a more natural look. Reflecting honestly in a 2017 interview, Melanie admitted her regrets and expressed relief in hoping she now appeared more normal. Her story imparts an inspiring lesson about the value of moderation in personal choices, the strength found in self-acceptance, and how embracing one's authentic self ultimately fosters greater happiness than striving for an unattainable ideal of perfection. Growing up in the overwhelming shadow of a legendary musical dynasty, LaToya Jackson endured unimaginable pressure to conform to a manufactured family image. Stripped of her personal agency by a highly controlling environment and toxic relationships, she lost control over her own life and was coerced into making drastic physical alterations. Multiple invasive rhinoplasties and facial reconstructions eventually erased her natural features and resulted in a severely compromised nasal structure. The extreme modifications caused breathing difficulties and left her with a hauntingly unnatural appearance that drew harsh public mockery instead of the acceptance she desperately craved. Her heartbreaking ordeal stands as a stark warning about the devastating consequences of allowing others to dictate your physical identity. She ultimately realized that enduring painful surgeries to appease toxic individuals only leads to profound regret. We must fiercely protect our autonomy and refuse to alter our bodies for someone else. Share your thoughts on LaToya Jackson's journey and the power of protecting your own autonomy in the comments. Like if it resonated, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more empowering stories. Brigitte Nielsen exploded onto the global stage in the 1980s as a Danish model turned actress, captivating audiences with her towering stature, piercing eyes, and powerful screen presence in blockbuster hits like Rocky IV and Red Sonja. Her natural beauty and bold, unapologetic style made her a symbol of strength and glamour in an era when women in action films were often overlooked, earning her a dedicated fan base worldwide. Later in life, facing the Hollywood spotlight's harsh focus on youth, Brigitte made the bold decision to undergo extensive cosmetic procedures in 2008. She allowed cameras to follow her through a facelift, eye lift, liposuction, and breast surgery on a German reality show, hoping the changes would help her feel renewed and confident as she moved through midlife. The dramatic transformations drew intense public attention and mixed reactions over the years. Yet Brigitte has remained outspoken about her choices. Now in her 60s, she openly enjoys maintenance treatments like Botox, while declaring she feels happier and more comfortable in her skin than ever. Her journey teaches a clear lesson. Cosmetic procedures can be personal tools for empowerment, but true fulfillment comes from moderation, inner strength, and embracing yourself fully at every age. Desperate to preserve her iconic beauty, Suzanne Somers sought to continuously combat natural aging. She relied heavily on excessive facial fillers and cosmetic treatments to freeze time. This relentless drive to remain forever young pushed her into a cycle of unnatural physical alterations that ultimately erased her highly recognizable features. Her heavily altered appearance sparked widespread public backlash and deep personal regret. She realized that obsessively chasing artificial youth had completely overshadowed her authentic self. Her journey offers a vital lesson that true vitality requires accepting the aging process rather than constantly destroying your inherent natural beauty. Goldie Hawn burst into Hollywood in the late 1960s with her signature bubbly laugh, golden hair, and radiant natural beauty that lit up the screen in films like Cactus Flower, for which she won an Oscar, and the iconic Private Benjamin. Her genuine charm and joyful spirit made her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation, proving that authenticity and inner light could captivate audiences far more than any polished image ever could. As decades in the spotlight brought the inevitable pressures of an industry fixated on youth, Goldie quietly explored personal choices to maintain her confidence, including one minor cosmetic procedure she acknowledged long ago and a lifestyle centered on wellness. She has always described enhancements as deeply individual decisions, never something to hide or regret, but simply a way to feel good while pairing them with daily exercise, healthy juices, meditation, and a positive mindset that keeps her glowing from within. Even as recent public appearances sparked curiosity and speculation about her evolving appearance, Goldie remains steadfast in her message of mindful aging. Her journey beautifully illustrates a powerful lesson. True beauty is not about fighting time, but about embracing every stage with grace, choosing what feels right personally, and remembering that the most radiant glow comes from self-love, inner peace, and living fully, rather than striving for an impossible ideal of perfection. Do you agree with Goldie Hawn's perspective on mindful aging? Leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more discussions. Unlike many tragic cases, Dolly Parton never ruined her face or harbored deep regret about her surgeries. She viewed enhancements as simple tools for upkeep. She embraced minor tweaks while strictly avoiding drastic structural alterations. This careful moderation prevented the destruction of her natural features. She maintained absolute control. Her journey contrasts with stars who fell victim to excessive modification. By prioritizing strict moderation, she navigated an unforgiving industry. She faced minor setbacks but never lost her recognizable identity. Her reality teaches a vital lesson about aesthetic intervention. Avoiding regret requires extreme caution and personal ownership. Linda Evangelista rose to international fame in the 1990s as one of the most influential supermodels, celebrated for her versatile looks, sharp cheekbones, and commanding presence that helped shape the golden era of fashion. Her natural beauty and professional excellence earned her the title of the Muse and made her a household name around the world, inspiring countless women with her confidence and elegance on and off the runway. In pursuit of maintaining her silhouette as she aged, Linda chose to undergo cool sculpting, a non-invasive fat reduction treatment. Tragically, she developed the rare side effect called paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, causing the fat in treated areas to harden and expand dramatically instead of disappearing. The unexpected outcome left her feeling brutally disfigured, leading to years of hiding from the public and emotional distress. She later spoke openly about her deep regret, emphasizing how the experience taught her the critical importance of self-love and accepting one's natural changes with grace, rather than risking unknown complications in the search for an ideal body. Katie Price first captured the nation's attention in the late 1990s as the bold glamour model known as Jordan. With her striking natural features, curvaceous figure, and fearless confidence, she became a tabloid sensation and reality television star whose unfiltered personality and entrepreneurial drive turned her into one of Britain's most recognizable celebrities. From page-3 modeling to best-selling books and hit TV shows, she built an empire celebrating bold self-expression and resilience. Over the following decades, Katie underwent dozens of cosmetic procedures, including more than 16 breast augmentations, multiple facelifts, lip fillers, Botox, and other enhancements, often driven by body dysmorphia and a desire to feel worthy. She has candidly admitted in interviews that she sometimes went too far, looking in the mirror and seeing a distorted reflection she described as alien-like or unnatural. Her honest journey teaches a powerful lesson. Chasing endless perfection through surgery can deepen insecurity, while true confidence blooms from moderation, self-acceptance, and embracing one's authentic self with kindness and grace. Share your thoughts on Katie Price's journey and the power of true self-acceptance over chasing perfection in the comments. Like if it resonated, subscribe and turn on notifications for more honest stories of authenticity. Once hailed as a mesmerizing cinematic heartthrob, Mickey Rourke abandoned his thriving acting career to pursue professional boxing. Severe ring injuries shattered his facial structure, prompting him to seek reconstructive surgery. Unfortunately, he entrusted the wrong medical professional to rebuild his shattered cheekbones and repeatedly broken nose. The botched operation severely distorted his handsome features and left him with a hardened, unrecognizable visage that stalled his career. He openly mourns the tragic loss of his original face due to surgical incompetence. His harrowing ordeal teaches a critical lesson that we must carefully evaluate medical interventions to avoid permanent ruin. Amanda Lepore rose to fame in the 1990s New York nightlife scene as a transgender model, singer, and performance artist. With her larger-than-life personality and glamorous style, she became a favorite muse for famous photographers and an icon of bold self-expression in the club and fashion world, captivating audiences with her unapologetic confidence. Determined to achieve her dream of looking like a living doll, Amanda underwent an extraordinary number of cosmetic procedures over decades, including repeated breast augmentations, dozens of lip injections, nose jobs, cheek implants, forehead lifts, hairline lowering, and even rib reshaping surgery. These extensive changes dramatically transformed her face and body into an exaggerated, hyper-feminine form. Despite frequent public scrutiny and comments about her extreme appearance, Amanda has always spoken proudly of her transformations and expressed no regret. She considers her heavily modified body a personal masterpiece. Her story teaches an important lesson about the courage to live authentically, the power of self-creation, and the need for careful thought and moderation when making permanent changes to one's appearance. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the personal journeys of Hollywood stars who faced unexpected consequences from their pursuit of perfection. These stories remind us that while cosmetic choices are deeply personal, the most powerful beauty often comes from within, through self-acceptance, moderation, and embracing our natural evolution with confidence and grace. Remember, every experience shared here is compiled from public interviews and reports, so please view them with thoughtful consideration. If these real stories moved you or made you reflect on self-love, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos. Drop a comment below and tell us which celebrity's story surprised you the most or what lesson you'll take away. We read every single one. See you in the next video. Stay beautiful, stay true to yourself. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to explore celebrity plastic surgery disasters that you won't believe are real, from Hollywood's top stars to world fashion icons. They used to have perfect looks, but everything changed after just a few botched surgeries. The images in this video will leave you gasping in shock. Let's dive into the world of unrecognizable cosmetic surgeries. Have you ever met anyone in real life who has had plastic surgery? If so, leave a comment with 1. If not, leave a 0. The disastrous plastic surgery cases of celebrities in today's video will make you not believe your eyes. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section for further discussion, and remember to subscribe to the channel to support us to make more interesting videos. Jocelyn Wildenstein was once a symbol of luxury and high society glamour. Her life was intertwined with billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein. Her journey to infamy began not with a scandal, but with small cosmetic enhancements, subtle attempts to soften the march of time. But those small procedures became a relentless pursuit, each procedure taking her further from her natural self. Over time, the woman once admired for her elegance became a tabloid obsession, a cautionary tale caught between vanity and heartbreak. The breakdown of her marriage in 1999 marked a turning point, depriving her of both emotional support and financial security. By 2018, after decades of lavish spending, she declared bankruptcy, a stark contrast to her gilded past. Her surgeries to maintain her charm had left her isolated her face a laughingstock and her fortune in tatters. In 2022, she reappeared alongside makeup artist Alexa Stone, not as a triumphant return, but as a haunting reminder of the fleeting nature of beauty and the high cost of pursuing perfection. Her story speaks directly to an older audience. Time may change appearances, but true value is found in self-acceptance, not in the surgeon's scalpel. Mickey Rourke was a sex symbol of the 1980s, known for his rugged looks in films like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart. However, he gave up the Hollywood spotlight to pursue his first love, boxing. This bold choice was not only shocking, but also had serious consequences. Years of harsh competition left his face with many serious injuries, including shattered facial bones and a broken nose that required multiple reconstructions. The surgery to restore his face did not bring the expected results and left him almost unrecognizable. Rourke himself has shared his regrets, blaming doctors for ruining his appearance. The change in appearance surprised the public and made them regret the image of a romantic man. The surgeries left scars both physically and mentally, causing him to lose the beauty he once admired. However, Mickey Rourke's story did not stop at tragedy. In 2008, he returned strongly with his role in The Wrestler, a film that truly reflected his painful journey in real life. This role was highly appreciated for its real emotions, deep life, and deep empathy. Rourke proved that talent and inner depth can overcome any prejudice about appearance. His journey is a testament to the power to overcome adversity not through perfect appearances, but through courage and honesty. Mickey Rourke shows that sometimes the most painful blows come not from the ring, but from life choices. He suffered loss, but also found redemption through art. His story is a reflection on the trade-offs between fame, passion, and the cost of trying to fix the past. In the spotlight and off, he is a true warrior. And that is the beauty that no surgery can create. Britney Spears, once known as America's pop princess, has lived her entire life in the spotlight from her teenage years to her adulthood. Her career has been marked not only by her music, but also by her dramatic personal ups and downs. Recently, alongside her music and her fight for freedom, she has been notable for her candor about cosmetic procedures. Unlike many celebrities who tend to keep it a secret, Britney has openly admitted to Botox fillers and skin treatments. This is not out of vanity, but as a rare form of control over her own body. After years of having others decide for her, this transparency has become a personal declaration of autonomy. In an age of social media retouching and filters, Britney's candor is a rare and genuine difference. Yet the media has not let her go latching onto every little change to fuel tabloid headlines. For Britney, every beauty decision is not a simple one. It's a symbol of her newly regained freedom. The scrutiny of the public and the press makes seemingly personal choices public. This shows that even in her most private moments, she has to fight to maintain her own control. Every step, every decision about her appearance tells a story of courage and relentless effort. For many who have followed her since the early years of her career, Britney's journey is a vivid portrait of the price of fame. More than just a pop star, she is a symbol of resilience in the face of societal pressures and systems of control. Her visible wounds are a testament to a life that has not been easy. But instead of hiding, Britney chose to face it and be true to herself. It is a rare form of strength in the entertainment industry, truth over perfection. And it is that which has always made her special in the eyes of fans around the world. Justin Jedlicka, also known as the human Ken doll, is a modern icon of extreme cosmetic transformation. By the age of 30, he had undergone more than 700 surgeries and procedures in an effort to reshape himself into the ideal he aspired to be. Justin's journey was more than just vanity, reflecting a deep struggle with body image and a desire to control his own appearance in a society that places a high value on physical beauty. Appearances on television shows like Botched and My Strange Addiction turned his story into a public spectacle, blurring the line between personal pain and entertainment. Justin's story raises many questions about the line between self-expression and self-destruction in the relentless pursuit of beauty perfection. In a world dominated by social media and photo filters, his journey makes us reflect on the invisible pressures that many people face to maintain an ideal image. For those who have observed the ever-changing aesthetic standards, Justin's story is both shocking and a wake-up call about the true value of beauty and self-acceptance. Adele's dramatic transformation has forced the world to rethink how we understand body image and self-acceptance. When she returned to the stage in 2020, appearing on Saturday Night Live after a long absence, the press was abuzz with reports that she had lost more than 100 pounds. For Adele, however, her weight loss journey was not about vanity, but about finding balance in her life after years of personal upheaval and the impact of the pandemic. She used the change as a way to regain control and survive, not simply as a physical transformation. Adele's transformation is not just a before and after photo, but also a story of painful internal battles that fans don't see. While inspiring millions, her journey also raises questions about a culture that celebrates physical transformation without paying much attention to the underlying causes. The pressure celebrities face to constantly reinvent themselves even when they're at their peak is an unavoidable reality. The deep sadness in Adele's story is not the weight she lost, but the silent emotional burden she had to carry. The world often praises the radiant appearance, forgetting the pain and inner turmoil that celebrities face. Her story is a reminder of the importance of understanding and sympathy, not only for the external changes, but also for the challenging inner life behind. In your opinion, is plastic surgery the best way to maintain beauty? If you think so, comment number 2. And if you think it is not always advisable, leave number 5. Today's topic will definitely make you think again about the downside of plastic surgery. Don't hesitate to share your views in the comments section, and remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Val Kilmer's transformation wasn't about chasing youth or clinging to fame. It was about surviving the unthinkable. Once a charismatic star in Top Gun, Batman Forever, and The Doors, Kilmer's commanding presence and voice helped define a generation of cinema. But in 2017, he revealed he had been battling throat cancer, a disease that attacked the very core of his identity. Multiple tracheostomies and aggressive treatments saved his life, but left permanent scars silencing the powerful voice audiences once knew. His words are now weak, but his resilience resonates more than ever. Kilmer's return in Top Gun Maverick was more than just nostalgia. It was a deeply emotional triumph. With the help of AI voice technology and sheer will, he reconnected with fans and reminded the world of his spirit. For those who witnessed his rise in the 1980s and 1990s, the moment carried a profound weight, showing that true strength is not measured by youth or beauty, but by perseverance. Kilmer's journey is a testament to endurance, a reminder that illness can change the way we look or sound, but it can reveal a deeper courage. Janice Dickinson has never shied away from the spotlight or from speaking her truth. Once hailed as the world's first supermodel, she built her legacy on striking beauty, bold confidence, and candid admissions of plastic surgery in a youth-obsessed industry. For years, she openly admitted to undergoing procedures to pursue an image she believed the fashion world demanded. But in 2016, everything changed. The breast cancer diagnosis forced her to confront death in a way no facelift or fillers could. Survival, not appearance, became her battle. Now, in her late 60s, Dickinson looks very different from the woman who once dominated magazine covers. But her fight revealed something more enduring than beauty and unbreakable will to live. It wasn't what she looked like that mattered, it was what she endured. Her return to television and public life wasn't vanity. It's a symbol of resilience, proof that true strength isn't created in the operating room. For older viewers who have experienced their own seasons of change, her story hits a very human chord. Janice Dickinson reminds us that the most powerful transformations aren't just skin deep. They're the ones that help us overcome life's toughest challenges. Christina Aguilera's transformation has always been a hotly debated and publicized topic in modern pop culture. Since her rise to fame with her powerful voice and innocent image in 1999, she has continued to reinvent herself throughout her career. Her weight fluctuations combined with the effects of motherhood and aging have led many to question the cosmetic procedures she may have undergone. However, looking only at her appearance misses a much more complex picture of the personal challenges Aguilera has faced. Behind the glittering performances and glamorous red carpet moments is a story of resilience in life as she has overcome divorce, public criticism, and the pressure to maintain her position in an industry that often abandons women after a certain age. Christina's transformations are not just a matter of vanity, but also a way for her to protect herself and regain control of her life's narrative. For those who have followed her journey from teen idol to seasoned artist, her story is a testament to perseverance and inner strength. Each public transformation hides a private struggle, a side of fame that the public rarely sees. Aguilera has proven that true beauty lies not just in the skin, but in the ability to overcome hardship and be true to yourself in the brightest Hollywood spotlight. Ariel Winter's decision to undergo breast reduction surgery at the age of 17 has brought attention to the silent struggle many young women face, especially those who have grown up in the Hollywood spotlight. For her, it was not about pursuing beauty, but rather a way to escape the lingering back pain and psychological pressure of unwanted attention. Thrust onto the red carpet as a teenager, Ariel faced countless comments about her body at an age when other young people were just beginning to discover themselves. What makes her story so powerful is the openness and honesty with which she shares her journey. By publicly choosing to reduce her bust size from an F cup to a D cup, Ariel Winter helped to dispel the stigma surrounding cosmetic surgery, presenting it as a health and life-enhancing decision rather than a frivolous one. Her candor changed perceptions of the procedure, turning it into a symbol of self-empowerment. Yet despite her courage, she faced harsh criticism, reflecting the harsh double standards women in the entertainment industry often face, judged for remaining natural and judged for making the change. Yet Ariel remains resilient and embraces her truth with pride. For viewers who have watched her grow from a child star into a strong, outspoken woman, her journey offers a powerful lesson in self-esteem and the importance of body ownership. Ariel's story is not only a personal journey, but also a modern inspiration encouraging people to stand up for themselves and honor the inner strength behind every important choice. Kaley Cuoco's honesty about her cosmetic procedures has created a new wave in the way Hollywood views beauty. Known for her role as Penny on The Big Bang Theory, she openly shared that she had breast augmentation at age 18 and later used Botox and fillers. However, what sets Kaley apart is that she doesn't view those changes as a quest for perfection, but rather as decisions that have helped her boost her confidence and make her feel more comfortable in her own skin. Instead of conforming to the strict standards of the entertainment industry, Kaley approaches cosmetic procedures with balance, viewing them as tools to help her express herself in the most natural way. Her candor has helped break down the stigma surrounding beauty, opening up more honest conversations about aging and self-image. Kaley Cuoco has proven that changing your appearance doesn't mean losing your authenticity and individuality. Her story challenges the traditional notion that beauty has to conform to a fixed standard, instead showing that personal choices can be both practical and liberating and empowering. In doing so, Kaley inspires many to be true to themselves and not be afraid to express change in their own way. Her story is a clear example of how self-care is not vanity, but a sign of strength and empowerment. Brigitte Nielsen, a tall and charismatic Danish actress, captivated audiences with her roles in Red Sonja and Rocky IV. With her natural beauty, bold charisma, and unwavering confidence, she quickly became a shining star on screen and in the entertainment industry in the 1980s. However, when she turned 40, Brigitte began to feel the harsh pressure of Hollywood's culture that was obsessed with youth and appearance. At the age of 44, she decided to participate in the reality TV show From Old to New to record the process of performing many cosmetic procedures to maintain her image. In a short period of time, Brigitte underwent facelifts, eyelid surgery, liposuction, Botox injections, and lip fillers. While the show was meant to showcase self-care and positive change, the results highlighted the high cost of chasing perfection. Her skin became tight, losing its natural warmth and naturalness, while her signature big round eyes became narrow and lifeless after eyelid surgery. Still, Brigitte insists she is happy with her new look, and even at over 60, the changes are undeniable. Brigitte's once classic beauty has been profoundly altered by cosmetic procedures. The quest for youthfulness, which seemed to preserve her beauty, has inadvertently blurred the very features that made her unforgettable to the public. This transformation has sparked much debate among fans and experts as to whether the procedures have actually enhanced her image. However, Brigitte has remained steadfast in her decision, continuing to appear confidently at public events and reality TV shows. Brigitte has openly shared that plastic surgery is a way for her to feel better about herself and maintain her position in the competitive entertainment industry. Her story is not only a testament to her aesthetic transformation, but also a profound commentary on the strict beauty standards that come with fame. Brigitte's journey is a reminder that sometimes the pursuit of perfection can take away from who we are. For older audiences, her story is a lesson in self-acceptance and a wise perspective on aging rather than trying to hold on to youth at all costs. Joan Van Ark, a beloved American television actress, left a deep impression on audiences through her role as Valine Ewing in Dallas and its spin-off series Knots Landing. With her profound acting ability and natural charm, Joan created the image of a resilient woman who overcame pain and betrayal, attracting millions of viewers. At the peak of her career, she was an icon of beauty, talent, and charm on the small screen. However, behind the halo, Joan also faced the harsh pressures of showbiz, especially regarding age. By the early 1990s, Joan was becoming increasingly aware of Hollywood's obsession with youth and appearance. Her first nose job in 1991 was a modest step, but it set off a series of cosmetic procedures including eyelid surgery, facelifts, Botox injections, and chemical peels. Each procedure seemed to push her further away from the natural beauty that had once made her stand out. Over time, the signs of change became more obvious, leaving Joan's face looking hard and lacking in warmth. By the 2000s, Joan Van Ark's changing appearance was no longer something that the media and fans could not avoid. At the 40th anniversary of Knots Landing, her stiff and lifeless appearance caused a somber atmosphere and caused much discussion. However, Joan remained silent in the face of criticism and focused on her artistic career. Her legacy, especially her role as Valine Ewing, is still remembered with respect as a testament to her talent and sincerity that transcended any external changes. Joan Van Ark's journey is a poignant reminder of the consequences of chasing perfection in an entertainment industry where appearance is often placed above all else. But Joan's true beauty lies not in her appearance, but in her artistic contributions and her ability to connect with audiences through her performances. Her story is a reminder that true value always comes from within, from empathy, and a sincere heart, not from external interventions. Melanie Griffith, once hailed as one of Hollywood's most glamorous stars, has been known for her grace talent and distinctive beauty. From her breakout role in Working Girl to appearances in films like Something Wild and Body Double, she has become an icon of both vulnerability and strength on screen. With her radiant smile and expressive features, Melanie epitomized classic Hollywood glamour of the 1980s and 1990s. But as the entertainment industry became increasingly obsessed with youth and perfection, Melanie, like many actresses of her time, found herself under immense pressure to maintain a youthful appearance. Beginning in the late 1990s, she turned to cosmetic procedures, Botox, lip fillers, and facelifts, in an effort to maintain the look that had helped define her career. At first, the interventions seemed to produce the desired results: smoother skin, fuller lips, and a youthful glow. Over time, however, the effects of her repeated procedures became more apparent. Her once natural beauty was gradually replaced by a synthetic appearance that left her almost unrecognizable to longtime fans. Her overpumped lips and overfilled skin limited her facial expressions, creating a mask-like appearance that contrasted sharply with the warmth and softness she was once known for. By 2017, Melanie publicly admitted that she had not fully realized the extent of her changes until others began to point them out. Despite her efforts to reverse some of the changes, restoring her original appearance proved difficult. Rather than being remembered solely for her roles and charisma, much of the public discussion turned to her altered image. Melanie Griffith's journey serves as a sobering reflection on the cost of pursuing impossible beauty standards. In her attempt to hold on to her youth, she lost some of the qualities that made her uniquely admirable. Yet her willingness to speak candidly about her experience adds depth to her legacy, not just as an actress, but as a woman navigating a world that often values image over authenticity. For older audiences, her story is a heartfelt reminder that true beauty comes not from resisting age, but from embracing it with grace, confidence, and self-acceptance. Suzanne Somers, beloved for her role as Chrissy Snow on Three's Company, was a natural beauty with comedic grace. With her infectious smile and effortless youthful demeanor, she quickly became a household name and a fan favorite throughout the late 1970s and early 1980s. Audiences admired her acting talent, as well as the youthfulness and vitality she exuded so naturally. As time passed and the pressure to maintain a youthful appearance in the entertainment industry grew, Suzanne embarked on a journey of cosmetic intervention that surprised many fans. Initially, she focused on hormone therapy, organic living, and nutritional supplements, becoming the author of several health books and a prominent figure in the anti-aging community. However, in addition to natural methods, Suzanne also did not hesitate to use invasive cosmetic procedures to maintain her appearance. Jawline lifts Botox injections to smooth out her expressionless forehead, and fillers to plump up her lips and smooth out her wrinkles created a sculpted but rigid appearance far from her friendly, lively image before. The change led to much debate about her new look, leaving many fans confused. Suzanne admitted to being disappointed with the results at times, but she maintained that the procedures were an important part of her personal strategy for coping with aging. She viewed them as part of a holistic philosophy of health, beauty, and self-confidence, and continued to promote them into her later years. Despite the controversy surrounding her changing appearance, Suzanne Somers remains a powerful voice for aging with purpose and awareness. Her legacy is as diverse as it is profound: a talented actress, a passionate health advocate, and a woman who chose her own path despite challenges. Her story highlights that the pursuit of eternal youth can have unintended consequences, but that accepting yourself with your choices and flaws is also a powerful form of self-acceptance. There is no denying that Michael Jackson's dramatic change in appearance was due to decades of plastic surgery. From a dark-skinned man with African features, photos of him in his later years show a barely recognizable change. A narrower nose, fairer skin, higher cheekbones, a sharper chin, and dramatically altered eyes. This transformation has become a subject of controversy, not only in the media, but also in the cosmetic medical community. The journey began in the late 1970s with his first nose job in 1979, a move that Jackson himself considered carefully. He reportedly asked his sister, LaToya Jackson, to undergo the surgery first to see the results. Only after seeing her recover did he decide to intervene. From there, Jackson continued to undergo a series of procedures to change his appearance, not only for aesthetic reasons, but also to correct the effects of the surgeries that went wrong. Dr. Wallace Goodstein, who worked with Jackson's surgical team, said that Jackson visited the clinic every few months, often performing multiple procedures in the same session, from rhinoplasty to cheek implants to eyelid and chin surgery. Some experts, such as Dr. E.A. Gorbis, have even suggested that Jackson may have had as many as 100 surgeries in his lifetime. While there is no official figure, many observers believe that the extent of the interventions completely altered his facial structure, leaving him looking a far cry from his younger self. Despite all the controversy, it is undeniable that Michael Jackson has always devoted himself to his art and his fans. In a sharing, he once said, "I feel it would be selfish to enjoy my talent only for myself." Despite his ever-changing appearance, Jackson's artistic spirit and dedication are what made him a global icon, not only in music but also in the story of fame, pressure, and identity. Katie Price, formerly known as Jordan, rose to fame in the 1990s as a glamorous model with natural beauty, wavy hair, and a radiant smile. However, her journey through plastic surgery has completely transformed her appearance, transforming her from a youthful girl into a controversial icon of transformation. Starting in 1998, with her first breast augmentation from 32B to 32C, Katie has undergone more than 17 breast surgeries, 6 facelifts, and countless other procedures such as liposuction, Brazilian butt lift, BBL, and fillers and Botox. One particularly notable surgery came in 2017, when she had to have her face reshaped after a botched facelift that left her under eye creased and disfigured. Before and after photos showed a stark contrast to her natural features. She gradually transformed into a plastic appearance with full lips, unnaturally high eyebrows, and tight skin, making her unrecognizable to many fans. The complications from Katie Price's surgeries have had serious consequences. In 2015, she suffered a serious infection from her breast reduction. And in 2020, another breast augmentation went wrong, forcing her to have emergency surgery. Most recently in 2024, her 6th facelift, which cost $10,000 in Turkey, left her so swollen, bruised, and in so much pain that she couldn't see clearly. Katie admitted on the podcast How to Fail that she worried whether people were looking at her because she looked like a plastic doll or because she was beautiful, revealing her complicated relationship with surgery because she felt she wasn't beautiful enough. Comments on X and the media have suggested she is pursuing the Bratz doll look, but friends and family have expressed concerns about her body image issues and the risks associated with constant anesthesia. At 47, Katie Price continues to pursue plastic surgery with plans for 6 more procedures by 2025, including pixie ear surgery and more fillers in her buttocks, despite warnings from doctors and family that the procedures could be life-threatening. She told the Jeremy Vine Show that she felt ugly and regretted having the surgery at 18, but continued because she wanted to be the best version of herself. Despite harsh criticism on social media and complications such as scarring nerve damage and facial asymmetry, Katie has remained steadfast in her choice. Her story is a cautionary tale about the pressures of beauty in the entertainment industry and the cost of relentlessly pursuing perfection. But it also reflects the resilience of a woman who stays true to her vision even amid controversy. Barry Manilow's transformation over the years is one of the most notable examples of male cosmetic enhancement in the entertainment industry. Unlike many celebrities, Manilow has occasionally admitted to some procedures while keeping others private. His cosmetic journey appears to have begun in the mid-1980s around age 40. Early changes like a nose job and jawline reshaping enhanced his facial features while still maintaining his signature look. By the 1990s, his appearance showed more noticeable changes, which likely included a brow lift and facelift. This period marked the growing acceptance of male cosmetic surgery, although it was still rarely discussed. Manilow's transformation continued into the 2000s, becoming the focus of media attention. The cumulative effect of multiple surgeries, including a facelift and eyelid surgery, resulted in a significantly altered appearance. Although he has joked about some of his procedures, Manilow has been selective about sharing details. As a music-focused artist, he faces less pressure to maintain a particular look than traditional movie stars. His transformation reflects a broader cultural shift, with male cosmetic enhancements being discussed more openly. Manilow's evolution is now seen as part of his public image, rather than a source of scandal. Meg Ryan was once the American muse, the symbol of romantic movies in the 90s, with her sweet, natural beauty and radiant smile. Movies like When Harry Met Sally Sleepless in Seattle or You've Got Mail not only brought her to the pinnacle of fame, but also deeply engraved her image in the hearts of audiences around the world. However, entering middle age, Meg Ryan seems to not accept the fading of age, and has chosen to hold on to her youth through cosmetic surgery with results that have shocked the public. Although she never publicly admitted it, Meg Ryan's face had changed dramatically. Her lips had become abnormally thick, her cheeks were artificially puffed up, her skin was tight and expressionless, and her face had lost its natural harmony. The cosmetic intervention was considered excessive, causing her to lose the charm and approachability that had made her famous. The media and fans could not help but feel regretful, many even calling her a victim of Hollywood, where age is sometimes considered a taboo, especially for women. Meg Ryan is a heartbreaking example of how the pressures of appearance in the entertainment industry can cause even the most famous, successful, and beautiful people to lose confidence. Instead of continuing to shine with her natural beauty over the years, she lost herself in the wave of artificial surgery. However, Meg's film career still left a deep mark as proof that true beauty comes from talent and soul, something that no amount of surgery can create. And those are the celebrity plastic surgery disasters that will surely surprise you. Sometimes the pursuit of beauty leads to irreversible consequences. Hopefully this video has helped you have a clearer view of the dark side of plastic surgery in showbiz. If you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support me to create more interesting content. Thank you for watching, and see you